This is BBC World News. I'm Victoria Fritz. Our main headline. Aftershocks are hampering the rescue efforts over in Italy as the search for survivors in a devastating earthquake continues. The government releases €50 million of emergency funding. Now let's stay with that story, and we're joined now by the freelance journalist Giorgia Orlandi. She's now in L'Aquila, which is some of the worst hit areas of Italy. Now, Giorgia, I know you've been travelling around the region. What have you been hearing from some of the residents that you've been speaking to?
Yes, so now it's really about what's going to happen afterwards. Yesterday I was in the town of Accumoli, another very badly struck town, village next to Amatrice, and now people are returning to their homes, trying to retrieve their possessions and trying really to see whether they can rebuild a life after what happened or not. In Amatrice instead, people are trying, emergency services are trying to see whether there are still people under the rubble, although hopes for survivors are really fading. Now, people seem to be concerned really about whether they'll be able to return to their places or not. I spoke also to a volunteers operations coordinator who told me that they're not able to say when people are able to go back to their homes.
Not only, of course, do we have aftershocks hampering this rescue effort, the police are also, I understand, now warning about looters potentially returning to those scenes as well.
Yes, this is a major concern. I spoke yesterday to a police representative. They're really trying to prevent this from happening. We know that in L'Aquila in 2009, this was a major problem. Now they're trying to prevent people from strangers from getting close to the site. We know there was a man has been arrested in Amatrice yesterday. He's been found around the site trying to steal what's left from the rubble from homes that have been collapsed.
You mentioned the earthquake in 2009 in L'Aquila. Some parallels being drawn there. I wonder where the money went, because money was supposed to go to the region to help reinforce some of those buildings. It seems that that doesn't look like it's happened.
This is a major issue at the moment. There's been a lot of criticism about what the government has been doing over the emergency, over the earthquake emergency. So now, with this fund, Brent and his government, they're trying really not to repeat the mistake probably done in 2009. They're really trying to set a new example and act as quickly as possible to assess the situation.
Okay, Giorgia Orlandi, thank you very much for joining us.